野田さんも待と
もう、あれになってるから、ライブに。
う。Hello guys!
バイバイ。
バイバイ。
ちょっとじゃあ、少し待とっか。
ちょっと待とう。We're just waiting for Ma'am Nora of HRD before we start po.
タグ付けできる ?Facebook に。
今ちょっとそれをシェアしてる。
今回、今日、どう告知したら。
動画シェアしてる。全然見えないです。喋るよ。
JP ベースの、
JP ベースに入れたんだ。We're very sorry guys kasi kailangan lang natin antayin si Ma'am Nora kasi she will be explaining all po regarding sa SSW.
JP ベースのやつ編集してね。
わかってる。
俺と大場くんと野田さん、タグ付けして。
そうだね。
10分後に、5分後に開始する？
そうだね。5分後ぐらいかな。ちょっとノラさんにもそういう風に言ってるから。So we'll just wait for Noraさん、Ma'am Nora po before we start. なんか喋ってよ。
なんかね、もうコメントくれてるよ、ほら。
もうコメントある？
こんにちは。
こんにちは。
Good afternoon. Good afternoon po.
So guys, kindly share our video po para po makita din po ng ibang friends nyo kung ano yung itatakal namin for today. So we need to spread the video po for us to inform them kung ano po yung SSW. For the questions po for the comment po na mga tinatanong ninyo, we will answer that once Ma'am Nora is here po. So that we can have or meron talaga tayong tawag dito, maayos na answer sa mga tanong nyo. Again, JP Base is not a recruitment agency. What we do po is we just give you information or updates, news regarding Japan deployment po. So, meron po tayong mga accredited sending organization that you need to contact para po sa pagpa-process po kung ano pagpa-process po ng mga documents po or if you want to work in Japan, you need to consult a sending organization po. こんにちは。
こんにちは。こんにちは。こんにちは。
この人なんか見たことあるね。待ってくれてありがとうございます。So kindly share our video po sa mga groups so that they have an idea. They can also have the information po na itatakal namin for today.
めっちゃ綺麗な人だ。こんにちは。
こんにちはだって。
すごいね。みんな、
なんか、
日本語すごい。
なんか、そうだね。ひらがなも、なんか理解できてるし。
すごいな。こんにちは。
すごい、いいね。
みんな元気ですか？
私は元気だよ、って。
この前の。
あ、この人知ってる。Hi, Sir Aaron! Hello!
こんにちは。
Kindly, ano lang po, bear with us kasi kakatapos lang or we just finished our first meeting po. So, Ma'am Nora is still not yet here. So, we just need to wait for her po.
めっちゃ綺麗な人。ケンさん。
本当だ。
ぜひ日本に来てください。
私さ、今の動画を私のアカウントで、シェアしたんですけど、それをちょっと、ナゲルさんたちも一回シェアして。
シェアするんじゃなくて、俺らをタグ付けすればいいだけだよ。
あ、そうなの？知らなかった。ちょっと、ナゲルさんたちも一回シェアして。めっちゃ声すごいじゃん、私。じゃあ、タグするね。
まあでも。
Sorry guys, sorry for the late. ちょっとそろそろ、まだ、ちょっと待ってね。
こんにちは。
本当にみんなひらがなで書いてるね。
みんなすごいね。
すごいすごい。
すごい。なんでこんなに日本語できる人多いの？みんな日本に来たことあるのか？
わかんない。あるんじゃないですかね。
すごいね。だってコメントほとんど日本語じゃん。
ひらがなで書いてる。すごいね。多分、一回日本に行ったことある人じゃないかね。タグすればいいんですよね。大輔なぎの。そう。あと、大場さんね。
お願いします。
今から説明してくれるはずだね。About explaining. はい、似たことがあります。だって。すごいね。
すごいね。
ゴールバン、マック・ジェイソンさん。
すごいね。So later, guys, you can ask us question po, and then Ma'am Nora will answer all your questions. So we have limited time lang po. So if we're going to have parang maraming questions po, baka hindi namin masagot, pero as much as we want po, we can do, we will answer all po lahat ng questions nyo. So you can just comment your questions po para po masagot po ni Ma'am Nora. By the way, Ma'am Nora is a owner of HRD ng sending organization po. So mas may alam po sila sa mga tanong po ninyo.私タグしたよね。もう。
いや、タグされてない。俺らの名前入れればいいだけで。まあいいや。
いっか。
できてるね。OK。
できてる？よかった。
お、すごい。N3 勉強してるんだって。
すごい。
すごいね。
N3 はもう。
エメさ、ルルーバルさんが来てるよ。誰にインバイトしたの？
ごめん、私グループにインバイトしたから。なんで？なんか出てきた？
別の送り出し機関の人が入ってきてるよ。
ごめんね。
ダメだって。
Sorry guys, kailangan ko lang po i-share ng i-share. I need to share this. Nora さんからメールが来ました。Will you問題採用者。
ノラさん来たから始めるね。
あ、いいよ、いいよ。
ノラさん追加するよ。
ちょっと待って。
OK。ベラー
入った。
入るよ。
いいよ、いいよ。ちょっと。はい、ママ。
Hi. Hello again.
Hello again. また会いましたって。
Yeah, I'm just using my phone because my laptop is suddenly not working.
今、携帯を使ってるみたいなんですよね。パソコンがなんか、できないみたい。So, paano ba tayo mag-isimula, ma'am? どうやって、始まるかね。
じゃあ、今日は、どうしようか。シェアしようか。
じゃあ、私の、
イントロデュースからしよう。
そう。だからあれして、私シェアするね。So, ma'am, we will flash the program flow for today. So, you can, you can see po dito sa video po kung ano yung pagkasunod-sunod. So, Nagino-san will answer, will ask some question po. And then for the first part po, we will just doing the introduction po. And then after nun po, yun nga po, yung mga questions po ng mga listeners namin, para lang po masagot natin sila.
Okay.
ちょっとシェアするね。もう見えますか？
まだ。
今は？
OK、追加するよ。OK。
見える？もう、
Facebook、携帯で Facebook 見たら見えるよ。
ちょっと待って。OK。今見える？
見える見える。OK。
はい。どうする？最初に凪野さんが話す？
じゃあ、今から、イントロダクションで自己紹介をしたいと思いますので、よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。Ma'am Nora、よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。こんにちは、皆さん。
こんにちは。
じゃあ、ノラさんからお願いしようか
な。Ma'am Nora, can you introduce yourself first po so that everyone will know po regarding Ma'am Nora and regarding HRD.
Okay, konnichiwa everyone. Okay, my name is Nora Braganza. I represent JEPCA. JEPCA is Japan Employment Providers of the Philippines and Consultants Association. It is an organization of licensed manpower agencies in the Philippines sending Filipino workers to Japan. And I also represent a sending organization in the Philippines called HRD Employment. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon po. もう日本語で通訳しなくても大丈夫よね。なぎのさん知ってるからもう、ノラさん。OK、じゃあ、なぎのさんから次、私？
エメ。
Hello everyone, I'm Emerald Isuguchi. So, ako po yung one of the SSW worker po na parang makakapunta under caregiver po. Pero right now, since meron pong mga pagbabago, so we, what do you call this? parang hindi muna ako makakaalis gawa ng may mga pagbabago po ngayon due to COVID pandemic po. And then aside from that, I'm a registered nurse and I also passed the prometric exam for nursing assessment po. And then I have a N2 certificate for JLPT. Hello guys.
はい、ありがと
う。OK、Nagino-san。
今、選べる版。こんにちは、皆さん。日本の方も見てるのかもしれないですけど、多分、フィリピンの人たちがたくさん見てるんじゃないかなと思います。僕は、今、介護施設を4つ運営してまして、組合も運営してます。なので、組合って英語でなんだっけ、コーポレーティブアソシエーションも今やってます。
そうだね。
今日は、特定技能についての話を、HRD ノラさんと、僕たちでやっていこうかなと思ってますので、よろしくお願いします。通訳よろしく。
So, Nagino-san, accepting company in the Japan, so he has a core care facility na operating na po, and aside from that, meron siyang cooperative association, which is yung kumiay po na tinatawag. So, aside from doon, kumbaga ngayon, itatackle namin kung ano yung regarding sa SSW. So, Ma'am Nora is here po to answer po all of your question daw po according to Nagino-san. Okay. Next po is
じゃあ、これは、GCC ウェブサイトと JP ベースについての紹介なんですけど、これに関しては、エメラルドさんから、少し英語と日本語を混ぜて話してもらえれば。はい、お願いします。
So, regarding with our GCC website and JP introduction po to all our viewers po, so whether you are job applicants or a Japanese employers or Japanese companies po in the Japan, the purpose of these activities po is to update po sa mga Japan employment related information po na meron tayo, and to share po yung guidance about hiring and deployment procedure po sa Japan. And aside dun po, we already launched po yung aming GCC website. So if you want to have a parang mga news and updates, kindly like our page and our website po para po makakuha po tayo ng mga new updates and news regarding Japan deployment po. So again, JP Base and GCC is not a recruitment agency po. So we are just sharing information. Di ba, Ma'am Nora?
Yes. I am going to give tips to some job job applicants later on, maybe before we end the program.
Yes po, ma'am. 一応、今 GCC のことで話したんですけど、今回私たちが、作ったウェブサイトと、Facebook ページは、レクルートメントエージェンシーじゃないので、一応、情報だけを教える、ページですから、参考として、登録をお願いします。ってところかな。
さすが、俺が説明しようと思ってたところまで日本語で説明してくれて。
ごめんね。Okay. So next. はい、投げた。
今日の、テーマについてなんですけど、今日のテーマは SSW 特定技能についての、あと応募方法とか、アプリカント、求職者の人たちの応募方法とか、あと、私たちがいつもお世話になっている、JAPCA のアソシエーションの HRD のノラさんですね、の、紹介をさせていただこうと思ってます。なので、主には SSW の、アプライ方法だったりとか、応募方法、ね、あと申請方法に関して、今日はお話しさせていただこうかなと思ってます。よろしくお願いします。
So, today topics daw po, ma'am, today topics po is regarding about SSW. So, we want na parang mas clear po sa ating lahat, we want to invite Ma'am Nora po to explain all about what is SSW. So dito po sa topic natin today, malalaman nyo po how to apply or what are the application process, and then ano ba talaga ang SSW at ano yung pinagkaiba niya sa SSV visa. So Ma'am Nora will explain all that po for us na magkaroon ng information about SSW po and makahelp po sa inyo sa pag-apply po ninyo. So, yun. So, Ma'am Nora, thank you po for giving us today. So, sana po, wag po kayo magsawa na i-support po kami ni Sir Nagino. So, right now po, we will go na po sa discussion part, Ma'am Nora.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. はい。
じゃあ SSW についてなんですけど、まず特定技能と特定技能ビザについて、どのような制度かっていうのをお聞きしたいなと思います。ノラさん、お願いします。
So, Ma'am Nora, Nagino-san would like to ask po, what is SSW and the SSW-SSV visa system daw po?
Okay, this information is for the job applicant siguro, no? Especially
yes, ma'am, for
those,
the job applicant. Yes.
Yes, those who are still confused until now as to what is SSW and what is SSV all about. So SSW is a specified skilled worker. That is the type of worker, okay? While SSV is the type of visa. SSV is a specified skills visa. This is actually a new residency status in Japan that is applicable to foreign nationals or foreign workers with a specified knowledge or skills. Okay, it is a system that is designed to help address the huge labor shortage, okay, in certain sectors or industries in Japan. And I'm going to explain to you later on the 14 industries in Japan with huge labor shortages.
Okay. So,
yeah, that's basically the difference.
Okay. So, translate ko lang, ma'am, kasi medyo kailangan malaman ni Nagino-san. So, Nagino-san, ちょっと SSW と SSV ビザの制度なんですけど、どういうふうな違いがあるかというと、SSW は、specified skilled worker って言うんですけど、日本語で訳くと特定技能なんですよね。で、それに比べて、SSV ビザは、その SSW にあげるビザなんですよ。だから、これは、今回、日本で新しい、ビザなんですけど、これを、使って、日本で、今人不足じゃないですか。だから、それを、向けに、こういう、ビザが出てきましたって、ノラさんが言ってます。だから、ここの分野は、14個あるんですけど、それも、ノラさんが後で説明しますって。
OK。次の質問で、特定技能には、実際どんな分野があるのかっていうのは僕らは知ってますけど、見てる人たちにも説明してほしいなと思ってますんで、次の2番ですね。特定技能にはどのような分野がありますか？
So, next daw po, ma'am, what are the job categories under SSW? Since Nagino-san is already know naman po what are the 14 categories, but para lang po sa reference po ng ating mga viewers, kindly explain po kung ano po yung mga 14 categories natin under SSW po.
Okay, I'll just briefly enumerate, no?
Yes,
I think I don't need to explain each one, but I'll just enumerate what are the fields, what are the sectors in Japan that are in need of so many workers, no? So number one in the list is care workers, and these are the caregivers that will be needed from the Philippines and from other sending countries. We have building cleaning management, machine parts and tools, industrial machinery, electric and information, construction sector, shipbuilding and ship machinery, automobile repair, aviation, accommodation industry. This refers to hotels, agriculture, fishery and aquaculture, food and beverage manufacturing, which refers to restaurants and food service. Okay. Food service, and yes, those are the 14 sectors with huge labor shortage. Yan yung mga industries na nangangailangan ng maraming tao ngayon sa Japan.
まあ一応今、日本で必要されている分野はこれなんですけど、一番多いのは、ノラさんに、ノラさんでは一番必要なのはケアウォーカーなんですよね。その介護の仕事みたいなんですよ。で、一応、細かくは説明しないんですけど、こういう分野が必要ですよっていうふうにノラさんが説明しています。
OK。
はい、次
は、特定技能ビザで行くには、どのような実際資格が必要なのかなっていうのが知りたいっていう。
So, ma'am, what are the qualification requirements po ba under SSV or SSW visa po?
Okay. For this type of job category, there are 3 basic qualifications. Number 1, when it comes to age, the candidates should not be less than 18 years old, no? So, of course, he or she must have passed the required language proficiency examination, no? There are 2 types. It's either the JLPT or yung tinatawag na JFT basic. And the proficiency level should be N4 or higher, okay? And the third basic qualification is the ability to pass the required skills test. Those are the general qualifications, but for care workers, let me just clarify that there are additional qualification requirements, no? Depending on the employer, the discretion of the employer, because some employers would prefer to have candidates who are graduate of nursing or any medical course. If they are not graduate of nursing, the SSW candidate for the caregiver category should be able to possess an NC2, National Competency Level 2 certification on caregiving from TESDA, Technical Education and Skills Development Authority. That's TESDA. Okay.
一応、一番必要な、資格が、一番目が18歳以上じゃないとダメみたいなんですよね。で、もう一つは、その日本語能力試験の、合格にならないといけないんですよ。だいたい N4 か JFT ベーシックの、試験を受かんないといけないみたい。で、もう一つは、SSW では、技能試験を受かんないといけないみたいなんですよね。だから、その3つがあれば、大体行くことができるんですけど、介護の場合は違うんですよね。介護の場合は、企業によって違うことになるんですけど、例えば、凪野さんは、SSW を取るときに、その人は、介護を出た方がいいんじゃないかなっていうとこもある、企業があるじゃないですか。だから、もしその企業が医療関係の、大学があった方がいいんですけど、もしそれがなかったら、そのテストで行ってる NC2、介護、資格ですね。それがあれば、もう介護として、受けることができるみたいなんですよ。伝わった
能力試験と JLPT の試験と技能試験と、あと、NC2 ってことでしょ？
そう。介護以外だったら、18歳以上、能力試験、日本語能力試験と、その技能試験が必要。でも、介護だったら、医療関係の大学に通ったか、その NC2 を持たないといけない。
OK。ありがとうございます。次、じゃあ、
Okay.
実際、ここね、多分みんな気になってるところだと思うんですけど、特定技能の平均給与っていうのはどれぐらいですかっていう質問がこの前あったんで、そこ
So one of the ano daw po, ma'am, maraming tanong regarding with the SSW is yung salary range. So how much is the average salary range po ba ng isang SSW?
Okay. Pagdating kasi sa Japan, regardless of the job category, whether SSW, whether working visa holder, whether TATP, the salary is always based on prevailing minimum wage for every prefecture. And the salary should be equal to or higher than, okay, the prevailing minimum wage. For example, no, Tokyo, for example, if the prevailing minimum wage is 1,013 yen per hour, okay, so that should be the basis of the employer, no, in offering salary to the SSW. So, yung i-offer niyang salary, okay, it could be the prevailing wage, minimum wage, or something that is higher than the prevailing minimum wage. So, for SSW, actually, there is a memorandum of cooperation, no, between Japan and the Philippines, and it's stated there that the salary of a care worker, of an SSW, should be equal to the salary of a Japanese SSW, especially if he or she has the same qualifications as the Filipino SSW. So yun ang siguro dapat maging maliwanag sa mga prospective employers na nakikinig ngayon, the accepting companies, no? Na pagdating sa sahod, ang basihan is prevailing minimum wage for every prefecture. But for this SSW category, ang sinasabi kasi ng gobyerno ng Japan at ng Pilipinas, hangga't maaari, equal dapat yung sahod ng isang Japanese SSW sa isang Filipino SSW. So I think ang ongoing rate ngayon, this is just a range yung net salary ng isang SSW, the average would be about 120,000 yen, maybe hanggang 180,000 yen per month. Yan na yung net pay ng isang SSW. Probably a bit lower in some prefecture, but in most prefectures, yan ang lumalabas na average ongoing rate nila.
一応、ノラさんが説明してるのは、給料に対して、大体 SSW とか TITP がそんなに変わんないみたいなんですよ。SSW と TITP の給料は大体都道府県によるなんですよ。その、給料があるじゃないですか。都道府県ごとに。それに、合わせないといけないみたいなんですよ。で、もし SSW の場合だったら、絶対に、日本人と同じ給料を出さないといけないみたいなんです。だからそこはちょっと、企業サイドはそれをちょっと気にした方が、ちょっと注目した方がいいって言ってるんですよね、ノラさんが。もし SSW で、人を雇う場合だったら、絶対に、今持ってる日本人と同じ給料をしないといけない。だからその都道府県の給料と同じか、ちょっと上にするか、そっちの方が一番、いいって言ってる、奈良さんは。
一応、TITP、技能実習生でも、特定技能の人たちでも、同じく必ず、ミニマムウェイジ、最低賃金を下回ってはダメですよっていうことと、あとは、できるだけというか、基本的には、日本人と、サラリーを一緒に、給料を一緒にしてほしいということ。
そうですね。SSW では基本的にはもう日本人と同じ給料を出してください。って野良さんが言ってる。
はい。
OK など、next po.
OK.
特定技能の各ステップの、申請手続きはどのようなものがありますか？特に、アプリカントサイドですね。求職者の人たちのこの各ステップにおける申請手続きについて教えてほしいです。
So, ma'am, Nagino-san wants to know po regarding the step-by-step application process for SSW. So, I think this will be benefit for the viewers po kung paano ba sila magpa-process ng application nila if they want to work as a SSW in Japan po. So, I'll prepare po.
I think I like the question. Yeah,
Yes.
thank you, Emerald. I like the question because especially now that a lot of job applicants, no, until now, marami pa rin nabibiktima ng illegal recruitment. So this is an opportunity for me as well to guide everybody who is listening right now, yung mga aplikante po na nangangarap pumunta ng Japan, no? Pakinggan niyo lang po yung aking sasabihin. Ito po ay magsisilbing payo, no? At guide para sa inyong lahat. First things first, ang unang dapat ginagawa ng aplikante is for them, okay, to visit the website of POEA, poea.gov.ph. That is the website para makita, okay, if the agencies na nilalapitan nila ay lisensyado. At the same time, if the agency is a certified sending organization for Japan. That's very important because there are like 1,300 licensed agencies in the Philippines, but not everybody, okay, not all these agencies are authorized, okay, or are certified, okay, sending organizations for Japan, specifically for SSW and PITP. I think there are 285 sending organizations for Japan, okay, na pwedeng pagpilian ng mga aplikante, no? But they need to check the website of POEA. That's very important to check if these sending organizations have approved job orders for Japan. Okay, those are two basic things. Visit the website and check if there is an approved job order. The next step is for them to call the right license recruitment agency to verify if the job order is still active. Okay? Meaning, kasi kahit na nakalagay dyan, 50 ang job orders na inaproba ng POEA, pero kung hindi tatawagan ng aplikante yung agency, baka yung 50 na yan pala is hindi na naman pala active, hindi na naman interesadong mag-hire or magpatuloy na mag-hire yung employer. So it has to be verified, no? Pag verified na, pwede na siyang dumalaw dun sa agency. Okay? At kapag siya ay na-pre-qualify, selected na, and then endorsed to the employer for further or final interview, kapag pumasa na siya sa interview, then he or she can be endorsed, okay, for the health examination or the medical examination. Why is medical examination required? Kasi no matter how interested the applicant is to go to Japan, if there is no proof na wala siyang karamdaman, no, hindi siya medically fit for employment, then everything else, even the interest is useless, walang silbi, no? So kapag pumasa na siya ng medical exam, then he or she can start with the language training. And she or he can take the necessary language test or skills test. Okay? Yan ay kung hindi pa yan natatapos at the type of application, no? Matapos siyang makapasa sa mga required test, okay? It's time for contract signing, employment contract signing, no? So after contract signing, of course, coupled yan ng orientation from the agency about the terms and conditions of contract, what are the work conditions waiting for him or for her in Japan, kasama yan sa mga sinasabi ng agency. Kung professional tsaka matino yung agency, ganun dapat yung maging trabaho niya, no? Pagkatapos yung contract signing, the employer in Japan will have to process the COE, no? Certificate of Eligibility, which is a prerequisite for visa application. Without the COE coming from the Japanese immigration, then working visa cannot be applied, no? Dito sa Japan Embassy sa Manila. So after the release of the COE from Japan, the visa application can start. Visa is applied with the Japanese Embassy in Manila, okay, through the recruitment agency and the accredited travel agency. So hindi po ito pwedeng diretsong dalhin ng tao, okay, or ng employer yung visa application sa Japan Embassy. There has to be an accredited travel agency. Travel agency accredited by the Japanese Embassy to facilitate the visa application, no? So after that, pag na-release na yung visa, pwede na siyempreng bigyan ng mga pre-departure orientations yung aplikante, yung tinatawag nating PIDOS, pre-departure orientation seminar, and then followed by the processing of the exit clearance from the POEA, and finally, okay, deployment can take place. So, yun ang summary ng proseso ng pag-a-apply for Japan, okay, but Basically, ang gusto kong ma-instill sa minds ng mga aplikante na nakikinig ngayon, no, they need to do first things first. Meaning, always check the website of POEA to validate kung sino yung mga agencies na may mga approved job orders bilang mga sending organizations for Japan. Yeah?
So, 一応、短くすると、一応日本語もあるじゃないですか。もう、日本語にもう訳しませんね。一応、奈良さんが言ってるのは、絶対に、レクルートメントエージェンシーを、本当のレクルートメントエージェンシーと、話し合わないといけないって言ってる。だから、今回はさ、Facebook とかもさ、いっぱいあるじゃん。今、雇ってますよっていうふうなものを、信じなくて、最初にウェブサイトを確認してくださいって言ってるんですよ。それは本当にジョブオーダーあるか、一回確認してから、アプライをしてくださいって言ってるんですよね。今日は質問とかありますか、滝野さん。
ここに関しては、
じゃあ、
僕たちもやったことがあるので、
大丈夫ですか？
はい、ここは大丈夫です。何か日本採用から聞かれたら、僕の分かる範囲で違反をしない程度にっていうか絶対違反をしないように、アドバイスできたらなと思ってます。
Since Ma'am Nagino-san already have experience naman po how to process this some documentation po. So he thinks also naman po na parang if meron pong mga companies po na to hire an SSW po dito sa Pilipinas, he can naman po parang i-assess yung mga employers po kung paano i-process or paano i-explain tong mga to. So next po.
That's good to know.
So next, Ma'am, we will like to proceed for the Japanese company naman po regarding kung paano ba sila makakapag parang hire ng isang SSW po.はい、Nagino-san、聞いて。
はい。特定技能について、受け入れ機関側の、質問なんですけど、受け入れ機関側の各ステップでの、採用手順っていうのがどのようなものになるのかっていうのを教えてほしいなと思ってます。お願いします。
Nagino-san wants to know daw po yung step-by-step hiring process for an accepting organization po since mayroon pong mga companies in Japan na are interested to hire po ng mga SSW sa Pilipinas. So can you tell me more about this?
Okay. As for the hiring process for the accepting organizations, kanina ang sabi ko, for the applicants, there is always first things first. It's the same for accepting companies. There is always first things first, meaning there is a need first for the accepting organization, to choose a sending organization to partner with. That's number one. And then the partnership terms and conditions must be discussed, no? Ano yung obligations ng bawat party? What are the roles of the sending organization? What will be the roles of the accepting organization? And then together, they signed a document called recruitment agreement. Okay, so together with this recruitment agreement are several other documents which can be found in the Polo website. Okay, you can the accepting organization can be guided to just check the Polo website. And please, important for them to understand that they don't need to worry when it comes to the tedious documentation procedures, because if you will look at the Polo website and you will see the list of documents, parang ang haba, no? Ang dami-dami. Baka yung accepting company, okay, magsawa o kaya mapagod ka agad just looking at the list. So please assure every accepting organization who are listening right now, if they will choose to deal with sending organizations which are members of JEPCA, the sending organizations are ready to help, okay, each accepting organization in preparing all the necessary documents. And not only that, we have prepared documents that have been translated from English to Japanese for the accepting organizations' convenience, no? So These documents will be processed at Polo. It's either Osaka or Polo, Tokyo. And then after several days, maybe 2 weeks, 1 week to 2 weeks, the documents will need to be sent to the sending organization in the Philippines. Okay, and the documents will be brought to POEA for, of course, approval, at the same time registration. So once the documents have been approved by POEA, then that's the time the actual recruitment process should start. The candidates who have been selected by the employer or by the accepting organization can be guided to undergo with the necessary procedures like medical examination, language training, etc. Okay, and once all these procedures are done, then the candidates can be deployed to Japan. And please explain this to the accepting organizations who are listening right now. The relationship between a sending organization and the accepting organization does not end on the day the workers are deployed to Japan. It will continue, okay, while the recruitment agreement is valid. It will continue until the worker deployed is safely back to the Philippines. And that's why coordination between the sending organization and the accepting organization is very much crucial. It is important also for the the accepting organization to report or update the sending organization regularly about any significant developments involving the workers that were deployed, okay? Because this information must be reported to Polo at the same time to the POEA. So I think that's the summary of the hiring process.
一応、一番大切なのは、もし、労働者が日本にもう行くことになったら、その後に、もし、労働者に何かあったら、絶対に受け入れ機関は、送り出し機関と、情報をね、交換しないといけないんですよ。だから、それが、労働者がフィリピンに帰るまでに続くみたいなんですよね。だから、受け入れた時には終わるんじゃなくて、労働者がフィリピンに戻った時に、関係が終わる状態になるんですよ。だから大体、絶対に、報告とか、企業は絶対それを報告しないといけないって。報告、何かあったとか、もし、企業、労働者にもし何かあったら、絶対に、送り出し機関に報告しないといけないって言ってる。
実際、僕たちがポロと面接した時も、そういうふうに、言われたからね。できるだけ、そういうことはなくてほしいけど、もし何かあった場合、必ず、ポロとか送り出し機関には必ずに、相談するようにしてくださいっていうのは言われてます。
Sabi po ni Nagino Sang, yung in-interview daw siya doon sa Polo din, yun, Polo advised him also na you need to, report ASAP once, kung ano man yung, mangyari doon sa worker na meron kang, na hinire. So you need to report it to Polo or you need to inform your sending organization right away. Anything happens daw po doon sa worker mo.
Yes, because we also need to report to POEA. That is the reason why.
Okay.
だからそれも POEA に報告しないといけないから、だから、なぎのさんにそういうことを言われたと思うじゃないのって、ノラさんが言ってる。
OK。
じゃあ次。
はい、今、送り出し機関、HRD として、もしくは JAPCA として、現在何人ぐらいの特定技能の人たちが勉強しているか、もしくは受かっているかっていうのを教えてもらえないですか
？Nagina Sang wants to know po, as a sending organization po, as a HRD po, right now po, do you have or how many SSW do you have daw po currently, ma'am?
All categories or SSW, care worker lamang?
分野、介護だけですか？それとも、分野、全部の。
もし、介護以外にもいるのであれば、 そこも教えてもらえれば。
So if you have a parang numbers po or parang parang numbers po for all the categories po, much better daw po, ma'am. Pero yun nga, if ang available nyo lang po is care worker, okay lang din naman daw po sa akin.
Yeah. Kasi there are 14 categories no in the SSW category, but there are 14 fields in the SSW category. So of the moment, most agencies in the Philippines are concentrated in looking for caregiver candidates, hotel and restaurant candidates, construction industry candidates. So in the case of HRD as a sending organization, maybe we have about 100 or 200 in the database for all these different categories. And of these candidates, kung care workers lamang, if care workers only, we have more or less 40 candidates who have already passed the Japanese language test and who have been certified in the skills test for care workers. That's just for care workers. For other categories, wala pa kami mga pinapa-exam because care workers lang naman ang nire-request ng karamihan sa mga kliyente.
Yeah. 一応、他の分野だったら、まだそういう確実な、人数はいないんですけど、技能試験とか受かないといけないじゃないですか。だから今は、ケアウォーカーの方が一番注目されてるから、なんか今、HRD では40人ぐらい日本語能力と、その技能試験を受かった人がいるって言ってるんですよ。
40人ぐらいの人が日本語能力試験、SSW の日本語能力試験と、あと、技能試験。
特定技能の、試験を受かった人がいるってもう40人ぐらい。それ介護だけですね。
うんうん。すごい多いね。OK。ありがとうございます。じゃあ、次行きましょうか。
行きましょうかね。
次は、協会として、どっかは、協会として JAPCA は、今、50歳以上の送り出し機関からなっていると思うんですけど、この JAPCA 全体では何人ぐらいの特定技能の人が受かってて、データベースに登録していますかっていうこと。その中で何人ぐらいの方が日本語能力試験と特定技能試験に合格してますか？わかる範囲で。
just lang po, kahit hindi naman specific ang kailangan ni Naginosang. So, parang just to give information lang po to those companies or Japanese companies na curious about kung how many SSW worker na po ba talaga ang meron tayo. So, for JEPCA daw po, JEPCA as an association has more than 50 member agency po na who are all certified sending organization. So, how many candidates daw ang meron si JEPCA and how many of them are already passed the language proficiency and yung prometrics exam or yung skill exam?
Yeah. I'll just give you a rough estimate, a conservative estimate, Emerald and Naginosang, no? I could say that we have up to 4,000, maybe 2,500 to 4,000 candidates in the database of the JEPCA members, since there are more than 50 JEPCA members. Of this number, I can estimate maybe 150 to 200 candidates who have been certified, those who have passed the JLPT or GFT basic, and who have also passed the necessary skills test. So that's the rough estimate that I can give as of the moment.
More or less
150 to 200, yes, more or less 200 certified candidates, meaning they have passed the necessary tests, either language or skills tests.
具体的、その、人数がそんなにわかんないんですけど、今、データベースにいる人数は2000から4000ぐらいあるんですけど、で、その中で絞ると、だいたい200人いくかいかない ぐらいの、SSW の人がいるって。その人たちはもう日本語能力試験と特定技能試験を受かってる人たちですって。まあ、それ大
Let
体
me just add. Yeah. Let me just add, Emerald.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. If I may just add, why small number only? Why only about 200? It's because the system is new. Not everyone in the Philippines, not all the sending organizations have received their job orders for SSW, and that's why they cannot just immediately start recruiting candidates or having them undergo trainings, because if there is no job order that will support the recruitment activity, it's a bit dangerous. And that's why we start with like a small number, those who are willing, those who applied and who are willing to be trained immediately, then they can take the examination, okay, etc. But I'm just explaining to you why ganun lamang kakonte sa ngayon. Okay?
まあ、人数を見るとさ、2000人からちょっと少ないじゃないですか。200人とか100、まあ大体200人。まあ少ない人数じゃないですか。数じゃないですか。だからノラさんがなんでそんなに少ない数なのか。まあ一応、特定技能は始まったばっかりだから、そんなにいろんな人が知ってるわけじゃないんですよね。SSW のこと。だから、人数、それを受ける人たちが低いんですよね。で、それとも、今回の条件で止まってることが多いんですよね。その手続きとか。だから、送り出し官側では、いっぱい、やっと、応募することができないんですよ。だって、なぜかというと、送り出し官は、ジャブオーダーがないと、応募することできないから、そこで、人数を集めることができないんですよね。だから、こういう人数しか持っていません。でも、こういう人数だけど、もう試験とか、能力試験とか、特定技能とかもう受かってるから、もうすぐに出ることはできるって。
OK、ありがとうございます。じゃあちょっと時間が押してるので、4番、簡単に説明しますね。特定技能が日本に行くまでに、フィリピンの、書類の手続きとか、あと、配属準備の手続きっていうか、完了するまでどれぐらいのスケジュール感で行けばいいですかっていうのを聞きたいです。
Ma'am, just a brief explanation lang for number 4. So, Nagino-san wants to know for the estimated timeline to complete po yung mga documentation, yung mga pre-deployment process sa Pilipinas before they can, before an SSW can go to Japan.
Yeah. Okay. If we start with POLO and POA procedures, the process may take about 2 months, 1.5 months up to 2 months. Okay, that's POLO and POA combined.
Okay.
And that is also taking into account the current pandemic situation of both Japan and the Philippines. Okay, so after the POA approval will be the processing of the certificate of eligibility, which will happen in Japan, and that may take about 1 month to 2 months again. Okay, that depends on the area where the COE is filed. Okay, for the other procedures like contract signing, visa application, pre-departure orientations, as well as the application of the OEC or the exit clearance from the POEA, all in all, that will take about 15 to 20 days. So for the entire process, we may look at 4 to 5 months. Okay, before the worker can go to Japan. That is on condition that at the time of application, tapos na yung kanyang language test at skills test. Pasado na siya sa mga required tests. Kasi kung mag-uumpisa pa lang siya, mahabang panahon. But if the candidate at the time of application has already passed the necessary test, then we may look at 4 to 5 months before he or she can fly to Japan as an SSW.
まあ一応簡単に説明すると、ポロと POEA の、まあ、ポロは日本、フィリピン大使館なんですけど、あと POEA の手続きだと、だいたい1ヶ月半か2ヶ月ぐらいかかって、まあ今回の状況も含めて、そういうぐらいかかるって言ってるんですよ、野田さんは。で、その後に、POEA、その COE の手続きは日本でやってるから、多分それは1ヶ月か2ヶ月ぐらいかかるんじゃないかなってノラさんが言ってる。まあこういう状況があるから、コロナの件で。で、その他では、だいたい2週間か、1ヶ月ぐらいはかかる。まあ、全部で合わせると、4、5ヶ月ぐらいはかかるようです。で、これは特別な場合なんですけど、もし、SSW ワーカーは、もう日本語能力試験を受かったとか、特定技能の試験が受かった時だったら、もう4年、5年、5ヶ月ぐらいにはもういけることができるって。でももし、その日本語能力試験とか特定技能がまだない場合、もっとかかる。みたいです。
そうだね。まあ、受かるまでがね。
そうですね。
ありがとうございます。だいたい4、5ヶ月ぐらい、まあ最短で、早く4、5ヶ月ぐらいで取れる。
早いければ、もう4、5ヶ月ぐらいです。
まあ今、ウイルスの影響で少しね、伸びてるかもしれないけど、わかりました。ありがとうございます。
next
なんですけど、受け入れ企業は、日本の受け入れ企業、フィリピン人労働者を雇う上で、覚えておくべきことっていうのが何かあれば教えてください。
So, Nagina-san po wants to know po, what past accepting companies remember daw po when hiring a Filipino worker? So, siguro ano ba yung mga benefit ng mga accepting company kapag mag-hire sila ng mga Filipino worker, ma'am?
Yeah. I think this can serve as an advice also and request as well to all the accepting companies who are listening or watching right now. I have 4 points to say. Number one, there is an Employment Security Act of Japan, which prohibits the employers from charging any recruitment fee or any placement fee against the worker. Okay, so in the Philippines, there is also a POA rule saying the same thing. So if there are costs, which the worker can incur, those are the documentation costs only. Medical examination, passport, things like that. Basic application documentation cost. Okay. The other point is that Filipino workers are disciplined. Filipino workers are hardworking. Okay, so they are trained and they are guided to respect the host country's culture, tradition, and laws. I'm referring to Japan. Okay, including the labor terms and conditions. So that also includes employment contract conditions. So as long as they are treated well, they are treated properly, Filipinos will love to stay for a long, long time in Japan. Okay? Of course, especially Japan because marami ang gustong pumunta dyan. It is very important for the accepting organization and the sending organization to treat each other as recruitment and employment partners. Meaning, from the documentation until the monitoring of the workers' employment in Japan, taking care and ensuring the protection of the welfare and the rights of the workers in Japan, the two companies, the accepting companies and the sending organization, should work together as partners or as a team. That is also the reason why I said kanina that the obligation of the sending organization also does not stop when a worker is deployed to Japan. Okay, magpapatuloy yun. It will continue, okay, until the worker is sent back home to the Philippines. So that also explains why the sending organization and the accepting organization should maintain regular communication even if the workers have been sent to Japan. Yeah, that's all.
まあ、短くするとね、その企業では、一番覚えておきたいのが、フィリピン人労働者を雇うときには、絶対に、給 求職者から絶対にお金を取っちゃいけないんですよ。それはもう法律としてもう言ってるから、それ、もう、で、まあ、自分の書類だったら自分のお金は出せるんですけど、まあ、手続きだったら、もう、それ全部、企業サイドが払わないといけないんですよね。で、その、フィリピンは働くとき絶対、めっちゃすごい、働きすぎなんですよね。仕事好きなのかなというぐらい、一生懸命働く性格が持ってるんですよ。だから、その、文化にも、その、すごい興味深い、まあ、興味があって、それ絶対に、その、その国に合わせるんですよ、文化も。で、それと、あと、日本は、まあ、めっちゃフィリピンにとって近いじゃないですか。だから、その、フィリピン人たちは、日本を選ぶようにしてるんですよ。それを選んで、もう長く行くように、もうずっと、一生懸命仕事をしますよっていうふうに、野良さんが、説明してるんですよね。
なるほど。確かに、ね、今、問題になっていることとかも結構あって、借金をしてくるとかね、そういうことがあるので、まあ、そういうことが絶対ないように、気をつけなさいということですね。
そうですね。So, Nagina sang explaining po kasi ma'am, there's some instances daw kasi yung mga worker po na gusto magtrabaho sa Japan, they will parang loan or mangungutang sila para lang makapunta sila sa Japan. So, in other countries, I will not mention na lang din po. So, may mga ganong instances. Kaya syempre, ang nangyayari po, bago pa pumunta yung worker sa Japan, ang laki na ng utang nila. So, hitik po na this kind of yung mga rules or policy natin na meron tayo ngayon is parang it will help also our parang worker po na to stay po dun sa isang company. Kasi syempre ma'am, alam naman natin na hindi na sila mag-i-aim pa na mataas kasi wala naman silang utang. So kumbaga kung ano yung napag-usapan natin na pwede sila mag-stick dun. Kasi nangyayari daw kasi previously ma'am, dahil may utang na sila, kailangan pagdating nila doon may nag-offer sa kanila mataas, lumilipat sila. So, yung ganun yung mga nangyayari ngayon, which is, hindi nila magustuhan yung ibang country, which is, yun yung nagustuhan nila sa Pilipinas.
Yeah, actually, if I may just add lang, the cases of runaways, workers transferring from one employer to another, it does not really happen with Filipinos. It happens in maybe China or Vietnam, other sending countries. But very, very seldom na mangyari yun sa mga Pinoy kasi nga, they need not pay anything before going to Japan. Samantalang dun sa ibang bansa, yes, you are correct, they are acquiring so much loans, and that's why when they go to Japan, it gives them a reason to run away, okay, because they wanted to earn much, much more so that they can repay their loan back doon sa kung sino man ang pinag-utangan nila. But in the Philippines, very, 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 very seldom mangyari yun because walang dahilan para mag-loan sila because they are not being charged of anything actually.
まあ、ノラさんが説明してるのは、絶対に逃げる、労働者は絶対フィリピンの中ではいないって言ってるんですよ。なぜかというと、他の国ではさ、日本に入る前に、借金とかがあるじゃないですか。それは借金があるからこそ、その借金を早く戻さないといけない意識が出るんじゃないですか。だから、そこ、借金があるから他のところに、まあ、ここが給料が高いよっていうふうにあったらそこに行くじゃないですか。で、フィリピンの場合は、日本に行く前に借金はないから、絶対に逃げることはないよっていうふうに野田さんが言ってるんですよね。
なるほど。わかりました。まあ僕らも、受け入れるときはサポートしますので、ちょっと時間がないので次行きましょうか。すいません。
あ、そうだね。
はい。じゃあ次、もう、僕らが聞きたいことは聞きましたので、コメントがある人たち、もし何かあれば、ノラさんに答えていただくか、まあ、僕らが答えようかなと思うんですけど。
Soですね. So ma'am, for our part po, we already parang ask naman po na sa inyo kung ano yung mga kailangan namin malaman. So right now po, we will have we will give our viewers po to ask you a question po para po masagot po ninyo diretso sa kanila kung ano pa yung mga dapat pa nilang malaman. So naginasang will check po kung ano yung mga question po ng mga viewers natin.
Okay.
結構、コメントをいただいてるんですけど、じゃあちょっと3人の、
ちょっと待ってください。
コメントをいただいてるんですが、タガログ語でよくわかんないんですよね。
私大丈夫です。Nakatagalog daw kasi ma'am, so hindi niya alam kung ano yung sinasabi.
Diba? Hindi ko rin makita eh. Ikaw na lang siguro magbasa.
Okay po.
なんていうの
私が、言うから。ある？
そしたら、
テロップに入れて。
そうだって。
So, ma'am, ito yung kadalasan na tinatanong ng mga viewers namin. Paano po ba yung mga ex-trainees po, makakapag-apply pa po ba sila as SSW po?
Yun ang sasagutin? Yes. The answer is yes. Actually, there is a special privilege for ex-trainees, no? Ito, sa mga nanonood ngayon, if you are an ex-trainee, you have completed your technical internship training program for 3 years, and you have returned to the Philippines, no? Actually, may special privilege kayo kasi hindi ninyo na kailangan, you don't need to take any Japanese language proficiency test, okay? Kundi yung skills test na lamang para dun sa kategorya kung saan kayo nag-a-apply. So the answer is yes, you are most welcome to apply as an SSW.
So meaning ma'am, if they completed the 3 years program po ng TITP or nung training nila, they can proceed to SSW without the skilled test po?
No, without the language test. Exempted na sila.
Okay po.
But they need to take the skills test kung magkaiba yung kategorya na pinanggalingan nila dati versus yung applyan nila ngayon. Kung halimbawa, nasa construction sector sila dati, and they are now applying as a care worker halimbawa, o kaya a restaurant worker, syempre dapat mag-retake sila ng mag-take sila ng necessary skills test because hindi parehong industry yung kanilang pinanggalingan.
一応、元の、TITP で行ってる人方は戻ることはできるみたいなんですよ、SSW として。で、一番メリットなのは、TITP はもう、日本語能力試験がもう受かってるから、特定技能の試験だけを受かんないといけないみたいなんですよ。だから、TITP で行った、3年間、全部3年間終わったトレイには、絶対に、SSW として行くことはできます。
はい、ありがとうございます。
これ、また同じですね。
同じね。全部はできないかもしれないですけど、これも、採用はいつ始まりますか？これは、ちょっとコロナウイルスが落ち着いてからになるんじゃないかなとは思いますけど。
Ma'am, may idea po ba kayo na kailan mag-normalize yung mga processing ng mga hiring or ma-process yung mga hiring natin or yung mga deployment sa Japan?
Medyo mahirap we can only hope na sana yung pandemic medyo mabawasan. When it comes to documentation processing kasi, okay, Japan, although it has lifted its yung state of emergency, no? Sarado pa rin kasi ngayon ang Japan embassy. At the moment, they are only processing or accepting visa applications for diplomat, at the same time, emergency humanitarian visa, no? Pero wala pang working visa application. So malalaman after June 30 kung ano yung magiging changes. Yun ang nakalagay sa I think nakalagay sa Japan Embassy website, no? But as to the normalizing ng situation, we really cannot tell. Pero dito naman sa atin, pagbukas na yung bansa, ready na sila uling mag-accept ng mga Filipino workers at may available flights, pwede na ulit mag-resume ang deployment. At the moment, wala kasi nga, sarado ang sarado mismo ang Japan Embassy. For other categories, except care workers, the moment na magbukas ang Japan Embassy, pwede na ulit mag-deploy. Para naman sa mga care workers, kapag nilift na yung deployment ban, tinanggal ni POA yung deployment ban, that's the time na pwedeng mag-resume yung deployment.
今は本当に、コロナの件で止まってるじゃないですか、ほとんどの国が。だから、もし、その日本大使館とか、もう、手続きができるようになったら、もうフィリピン、ポロとかもさ、できるようになったら、そこで、すぐに始めることはできるんですけど、今は本当に止まってます。でも、もし、すぐに、できるようになったら、もうすぐに手続きはできますよって、ノラさんが説明してます。で、医療関係に関してですけど、医療関係は、ケアウォーカーは今、ヘルケアワーカー版になってるじゃないですか、フィリピンの中で。だから、今、フィリピンを出ることが禁止されてるので、多分、それがまだ、終わらないと、ケアウォーカーも介護とかを送り出すことはまだできないって。だから今は本当に止まってます。
OK、わかりました。そうなんだよね。僕らも本当はフィリピンに行きたいんだけど、なかなか今ね、飛行機飛ばないから行けないんだけど。
Sabi po ni Nagina Sang, he also po wants to go in the Philippines po. Kasi syempre may mga kailangan din siyang business na asikasuhin dito. But since the airport, hindi naman po nakastop din, or yung mga airplane natin, or yung mga air company po, nakastop din sila dun sa pag-alis. So, hindi rin po siya makapunta talaga. Kahit gustuhin niya na i-process yung mga kailangan niyang i-process.
Right.
これは同じ。
同じ。
ちょっと待って。もう一回あそこに言ってください。Ma'am, how about yung mga ex-EPA trainee? They can go ba as SSW?
Yes. Same with TITP. Yeah. Same with, like what I said kanina sa mga ex-TITP, ex-EPA, yung mga na-deploy ng government, under the Economic Partnership Agreement or EPA, yes, they can go back to Japan bilang SSW, no? Kung hindi sila certified, hindi sila na-certify, if they were not certified before in Japan, no? They have not passed the licensure examination in Japan, they can always apply, okay, as SSW. I think there is an exemption then, no? If they have taken the test before in Japan and their score is not less than the passing, not less than 50% of the passing rate, they can be exempted from taking the test. Yun ang exemption. I will need to get more details, but there is an exemption. But as to the basic question kung pwede silang bumalik, the answer is yes. They can go back to Japan as SSW.
この件なんですけど、EPA、元 EPA は SSW として行くことが、また日本に行くことができますかっていう質問なんですけど、ノーラさんが言ってるのは、行くことはできます。SSW として。で、もし、EPA ってさ、なんか試験とかあるじゃないですか、日本で。それをなんか合格、50% 以上合格したら、特定技能の試験を受けなくても大丈夫ような法律があるみたいなんですよ。でもそれはちょっとまだ細かく知らないから、どうせ、EPA トレーナーは、日本に戻ることはできますって、ノラさんが言ってます。
わかりました。ありがとうございます。これは
Ma'am, how about yung mga one-year contract lang as trainee? They can go back in the Japan ba as SSW?
They can apply as an SSW, but since may specific exemption kasi, no, ang pwedeng ma-exempt lamang dun sa pagtitake ng language test, no, ay yung mga nakatatlong taon. Now, if their contract previously as trainee is only 1 year, they can still apply as SSW, but they will need to take the necessary test. Walang exemption. Nakakapag-apply sila, pero hindi sila kasama sa exempted.
So dapat maka 3 years ka to have the exemption to take yung language test, ma'am?
Yes, because yan ngayon yung kasalukuyang regulation for SSW category. Ngayon ang tinatanong niya kasi is kung 1 year
1
lamang,
year.
kung makakabalik ba siya, kung makakapag-apply ba siya sa Japan yes, the answer is yes, but hindi siya may exempt from taking the necessary test.
Okay.
Kasi nga 1 year
Masaki
lamang yung kontrata.
Sige po. Saki wa 3年間をCIT ペとして日本に行ったらまた戻れるっていう質問があるじゃないですか。この場合は1年間はどうですかって言ったんですよね。で、ノロさんが言ってるのは1年間 TITP として日本に行ったんだったらSSW として行くこともできます。でも、さっきと違って1年間だけだったら日本語能力試験を取らないといけない。で、3年だったら日本語能力試験取らなくても行くことができる。だからそういう、違いがあるだけです。でも、1年だけでも3年だけでも行くことがまたできます。
これすごい難しい質問だけど、SSW で日本に働いていく特定技能が今までいない理由は何でしょうか。
文学検査では違いと思いますが、日本政府が準備がいないフィリピンでの方が特定技能ってことですか。すごい難しいこと聞くね。So, from this one kasi medyo meron siyang question about bakit daw up until now po na there's no skilled worker po na nag-i-start na magtrabaho po sa Japan.
Okay.
Medyo tricky, ma'am eh.
Right, but yeah, well, there's an answer to that. The job orders from Japan were submitted only to POEA, I think November or December of last year. So the approvals also started, I think, December of last year. So basically for care workers. So we did not see other categories of SSW sector, no? For last year. Only recently nag-umpisa yung mga job orders for agriculture, etc. So that's, I think it's the process, the documentation process in Japan. It became a challenge for some accepting companies to prepare and complete the necessary documents. Okay, especially those requirements by Polo, and that's why the process was delayed. So as to the reason why until now no SSW from the Philippines have started working in Japan, I think the Japanese language is another challenge, because when the job orders were approved and the sending organizations started recruiting candidates, these candidates at that time do not have the necessary certifications yet. And so they were made to train for like maybe 6 or 7 months. They were made to undergo testing. But during that time, the testing centers were very limited as well. So I think that explains why until now, there is no SSW from the Philippines, okay, that is already working in Japan. And even if the job order started with care workers, I think many agencies or several agencies in the Philippines have prepared to deploy their SSW caregivers starting March. But because of the COVID pandemic, the deployment, any intent for deployment was also stopped. So I would like to say somebody up above intervened. So there is a reason why until now SSWs from the Philippines have not started working in Japan. So it's a sad news, but that's what's happening. Yeah.
If I remember, ma'am, on December sila nag-start na mag-receive ng application. If I remember, parang ganun around December. So, sabi nyo nga kanina, it will take 2 months, more or less 2 months bago ma-process sa Polo or sa POEA. Since bago din, ma'am, di ba, syempre, yung system. may mga ano talagang kino-consider na mabagal pa kasi bago pa nga lang po talaga yung system sa atin. Siguro yun din yung mga one of the reason po kung bakit, yun, number one po, dumating si COVID.
Right, yeah. Lahat naman pag first time, medyo may mga, yung tinatawag nating
Adjustment.
birth pains. So, yan ang mga challenges kapag bago pa lang yung proyekto. So, and maybe hindi talaga nakadestinong mag-start agad yung mga Filipinos doon. So,
Napakaswerte talaga.
うん
一応、ノラさんが説明してるのは、なぜ、SSW はまだフィリピン人日本でフィリピンにいないのは、まあ、一つの理由は、手続きがさ、フィリピン、日本で手続きしたのが、ポロのところには、なんか12月ぐらいに始まったじゃないですか。
そうだね。
で、12月に始まって、で、手続きはさ、2ヶ月ぐらいかかるじゃないですか。
うん、かかった。
で、2ヶ月とかかかって、もう2月じゃないですか。
うん。
で、それから、また今回コロナ保険であったからこそ、もう、まだ、フィリピン人、まあ、SSW のフィリピン人はまだ日本に働くことができなかったっていうふうな、説明したんですよね、野良さんは。多分、野良さんが言ったらまだ、運命じゃないよって言ってるよ。フィリピンに対して。
いや、僕らも去年の4月からずっと特定技能ができてからもすぐ動き始めて、で、受かった人たちもいるのに、ガイドラインが出ずに12月まで待って、で、12月まで待って、今度手続きを始めたら、2ヶ月ぐらいフォローまで行くのにかかって、で、面接が終わったと思ったら今度、
コロナ。
だから、僕らも結構一番早いぐらい早いんだけど、他のところも僕らと同じぐらい早かったところも、まだ、COE も出てないし、ポロからの許可もまだ降りてないところがあるんだよね。なので、まだもう少し時間がかかるんじゃないかなとは思いますけどね。
Naging also explaining, ma'am, no, bakit wala, siguro, one of the reason din kung bakit din wala pang SSW sa Japan is because since pumasok yung taon na nagkaroon tayo ng problem with the COVID, so syempre, hindi lang naman daw po ang Pilipinas ang nag-stop doon sa mga processing. So, it's also nag-stop din siguro doon sa mga COE kasi yung mga offices din po sa Japan is nag-stop naman talaga due to the COVID pandemic.
Yes,
so, one of the reason din po, not only in the Philippines po na Philippines na ang nag-stop, hindi po. So, sasabi niya po, even in Japan daw po, nag-stop din naman po yung mga offices nila. So, he thinks na parang one of the reason din po kung bakit wala pa pong Filipino worker as SSW po is major factor po is yung current situation natin.
Right.
So, aware din siya, ma'am, na the guidance po or yung guidelines po, nag-start lang po siya around December. So, we all know naman po, December is parang season. So, hindi rin natin siya maipaprocess kagad. Gawa ng may mga holiday season din po sa Japan. At the same time din po, ang sinasabi niya na Ginusang is, syempre, it takes 2 months. Yun nga po, 2 months din yung processing ng mga documents.
Yeah.
There have been news. May tanong po si Ma'am Camille Cruz. Thank you for this event. There have been news that POEA has not dispatching SSW workers yet. Has this already officially cleared out?
Okay. Let me answer this way. I think, about more than a month ago, POEA issued a board resolution suspending the deployment of healthcare workers. Okay? Hindi lamang for Japan, but lahat ng destination countries. So, since bawal po sa ngayon ang pagde-deploy ng mga health workers, kasama na dyan yung mga SSW care workers going to Japan. So yun lang naman yung dahilan, no? All other categories of SSWs, okay, the moment na mag-open ang Japan Embassy, the moment na mag-welcome ulit ang Japan ng mga Filipino workers, pwede namang i-deploy except for care workers. There is a temporary deployment ban and we'll wait until the POEA has lifted the ban. And the industry association that I represent, JEPCA, is in the process of sending an appeal to the POEA na i-lift na sana yung deployment ban. Hindi lang namin minamadali kasi nga sarado pa naman ang Japan. So, antay-antay lang po tayo.
一応、他の分野は行くこと、すぐ行くことができるんですけど、でも、医療関係の仕事は、ちょっと、まだ、出ることができないから、ちょっと止まってる。もし、受け取ることができたら、もうすぐ他の分野を出すことができますって。OK、次は
定時が大好き、大嫌いです。残業するんで。
Oh, that's in Nihongo. I don't understand.
僕も残業が大好き。
それはちょっと個人な意見だと思う。
ちょっと待ってよ。そしたら、
なんかまだある？ちょっとこれあるんですけど。
どれがいいかな？
これちょっと、今私携帯で話しますね。So, ma'am, meron po, may tanong po dito, after this COVID pandemic ends, will SSW applicants under care worker category be assured that the process will resume smoothly daw po ba?
That we cannot, okay, okay. As I've mentioned earlier, okay, there is temporary deployment ban. But since it is temporary, it means that once the situation has normalized, pag hindi na masyadong mataas yung rates ng COVID infection dito sa Pilipinas, malilift na yung deployment ban, which also means na pag nag-open na yung Japan, yes, sana tuloy-tuloy na at maging smooth na yung deployment ng mga care workers. Hindi lamang papuntang Japan, kundi sa ibang bansa.
So, next question, もうちょっとすぐ、もう、質問を全部答えたいから、英語でするね。May nagtatanong po, nagsisimula na daw po ba ang POEA na mag-approve po ng mga job order, ma'am?
For SSW or?
Yes, kung nagsisimula na daw po ba si POEA mag-approve or maglabas yung mga
order?
Yes, job order.
Noong December of 2019 pa siya nag-umpisa.
Okay po. So December pa po siya
last year. Yes, nag-a-approve na. Sa ngayon, nag-a-approve pa rin. Yun nga lang, hino-hold nila yung approval kung ang job order ay healthcare worker. And that includes caregivers or care workers going to Japan. Yeah.
So, eto po, may tanong din po, is there an exempted for SSW daw po kahit di na mag-prometri?
Exempted?
Kumbaga, meron po ba na magiging exempted po sa prometric exam kapag gusto nila mag-SSW or lahat po talaga kailangan dumaan ng prometric exam or ng skilled exam po?
No, gaya ng sinabi ko kanina, yung mga ex-technical intern trainees na nakatapos ng TITP program for 3 years and they have returned to the Philippines, yun pwede na maging exempted kung galing sila sa kategorya na pareho lang ng a-applyan nilang category sa SSW. For example, they work in Japan as technical intern trainee for 3 years as a construction worker, carpenter halimbawa, and now they're applying under the SSW category as a carpenter also. Then they are exempted from taking the language test and taking the skills test.
Okay po. Clear po siya, ma'am. So, ito ma'am, pag nakapasa daw po ba ng SSW exam, kailangan pa rin po ba ng TESDA certificate for NC2 if they are going to apply as care worker?
Okay, yung NC2 certification is already required from candidates who are not graduate of nursing.
Okay po.
So, if you are a graduate, if the candidate is a graduate of nursing education 4 years, no, hindi niya kailangan kumuha ng NC2 certification from TESDA. Pero graduate siya ng ibang course, NC2 is a requirement.
Ma'am, paano po, for example, yung mga nursing aid graduates po, yung mga ang tinake nila una is nursing, pero 2 years course graduate lang sila ng nursing course, which is magiging nursing aid kasi ang tawag sa kanila. Yung ba, ma'am, applicable ba sa kanila na mag-apply dito or na kahit wala na silang NC2?
4 years kasi ang nakalagay eh. So, 4-year course in nursing yung itinuturing nating exemption from taking the NC2 certification, no? So, kapag less than 4 years, kahit na medical field pa yan, mas maganda, safer for the candidate to just take the NC2 certification sa TESDA.
So, mas maganda talaga, ma'am. Sure talaga na qualify sila if they are graduate of
4 years.
nursing.
Kahit 4-year nursing, 4-year course.
4-year course nursing po.
Hindi kailangang license, basta graduate nakatapos ng 4 na taon sa nursing.
Okay po. So if ever po na hindi naman sila graduate, kailangan nilang mag-take ng NC2 to become qualified po.
Yes. For the care worker category.
Yes, for the care worker po. So, yun. Nagyasangwa ng kikitai ko to aru?
これとかはどうかな。
2年前、日本で留学してたよ。
留学生。
Ito daw ma'am, kasi last 2 years ago daw po, 2 years daw po siyang nag-student, yung, ang tawag dun ma'am? Yung student yun, di ba? Foreign student sa Japan. So, right now po, nasa Philippines daw siya, and then, possible daw po ba na makabalik siya as SSW sa Japan?
Yes. Because SSW will be another type of visa. The visa will be SSV and not a student visa. So, walang kinalaman actually yung pagiging ex-student niya sa Japan. So, anybody who wants to apply in Japan as SSW, okay, basta walang derogatory record sa Japan, can actually apply.
できるって。留学しても SSW として行けることができる。Ma'am, for example po, ito po, actually, naging sa akin ay as parang talking about this po. What if I'm a foreign student po sa Japan right now? Gusto ko i-change yung visa ko as SSW. Pero nandun po ako sa Japan ngayon, patapos pa lang yung visa ko as foreign student. Pwede ba ako magdiretso as SSW doon? Tapos hahanap na lang ako dito ng sending organization ko?
Okay. Honestly, yes. Pero technically, it is safe na yung magiging employer nung taong yon, okay, maghanap ng sending organization at magrehistro, magpa-accredit sa POLO tsaka POEA. Okay? So that when that particular student na nag-convert into SSW, when he or she comes back to the Philippines at gusto niyang para iproseso yung kanyang sarili for him or her to become an SSW, meron ng sending organization na pwedeng magproseso ng kanyang dokumento because wala namang direct hiring. So, kailangan dumaan talaga siya sa sending organization. So, to answer his or her question, or your question, yes, pwede yung ganon, pero the safer thing to do, kausapin yung employer na makipag-usap sa isang sending organization, gawin yung mga dokumento sa POLO, ipa-approve sa POEA, and then bumalik dito yung estudyante para maiproseso siya bilang isang legal na SSW.
So, the student po, once they finish the student visa po, parang kailangan niya muna bumalik sa Pilipinas para i-process naman po yung visa niya for SSW. Tama po, ma'am?
Okay. Kasi ganito kasi, when we discuss this concern with the POA before, kasi naging tanong din yan ng ibang mga Japanese, no? Ang Japan immigration kasi, nagtataka rin kami na inaalaw nila yung automatic conversion, no? From student visa, inaalaw nilang ma-convert into SSW visa, SSV, no? Yung hawak na visa ng mga estudyante. And because of that, hindi mapigilan yung mga Filipino student visa holders na diretsong magpa-convert into SSV doon sa Japan, which is okay. But legally speaking, magkakaroon kasi sila ng problema the moment they return to the Philippines. They cannot go back to Japan na ang hawak nila is SSW visa, no? Pero wala naman silang, hindi naman aprobado ng POEA, yung kanilang sending organization, ay yung kanilang, yung magiging employer sa Japan. So, yes. The best advice to give to this candidate, from student visa, kinonvert nila into SSW, that's fine. Pero kausapin nila kaagad yung employer na makipag-usap sa sending organization para maiproseso yung dokumento. Pwedeng hindi muna umuwi kaagad yung estudyante. Okay? But antayin na muna niyang ma-approvean yung mga dokumento, POLO tsaka POEA. And kapag nagplano siyang magbakasyon halimbawa sa Pilipinas, legally, when he or she returns to Japan, SSW na yung kanyang daladalang identity kasi nga meron na siyang aprobadong dokumento from the POEA.
So kailangan lang talaga ma'am makipag-coordinate din yung employer niya dito sa Pilipinas.
Sa isang sending organic. Yeah, because that is the only way to legalize the employment of that particular student visa holder na nag-convert into SSW.
Ma'am, last thing po, ちょっと最後の質問なんですけど、みんなのなんですけど、we have different type of parang organizer po for the Japanese language po dito, di ba, sa exam. So we have the J-test, NAT-test, JLPT, and yung, ano pa yung isa ma'am? Apat pala sila ma'am. Yung JFT? Tama po ba?
JFT, Japan Foundation?
Yes. Ano po ba dito, ma'am, yung allow lang for SSW? Lahat po ba to, pwede silang, kunyari, nag-take ako ng J-test N4 level. Magagamit ko ba yung certification nito for SSW application ko, ma'am?
No. For the SSW category, there are only 2 tests.
Okay,
two Japanese language proficiency tests. One is JLPT, and the other one is JFT Basic.
Okay.
Yung NAT-test saka J-test sa TITT lang yon.
So if they want to apply as SSW, they make sure na yung certification na nahawak nila or na-take nila is JFT Basic test or yung JLPT po. So aside from that po, hindi po siya magiging valid for SSW application.
Yes.
That is right. Sa SSW では JFT とJLPT しか認められないって。で、NAT テストと J テストは TITP としては認められるんですけど、SSW ではできません。で、留学生のことを言ったんですけど、今、留学生として日本にいる人がいるじゃないですか。そしてそれをSSW に変えることはできますかって聞いたんです、野良さんに。変えることはできるんですけど、でも一番いいのは、企業がここに送り出し機関と話し合って書類の手続きをした方がいいって言ったんです。ビザが終わるまでに。
そうだね。
そしてそれが終わったら、もう一回留学生のビザが終わったら、その人はフィリピンに帰って、その書類が終わった時にまた日本に行った方が一番安心だって。
そうだね。それが一番いいよね。
はい。
OK。じゃあ最後に、最後に、もし、質問がある人は、コメント欄にも書いてもらってもいいんだけど、全部返せない可能性があるから、聞きたいことがあったら、ノラさんのここに出せるかな、今。
これね。
はい。に、連絡してくださいっていうのと、あと、ぜひ GCC のサイトに、登録してください。マッチングできるので、してください。また、ここでディスカッションをもしかしたら、こうやって、またディスカッションをするかもしれないので、その時は、また聞いてください。
So, ma'am, if ever po ba na yung mga listeners natin, hindi syempre naman natin masasagot lahat po, saan po ba kayo pwede makontak? So, dinisplay ko naman na ma'am. So, we want lang po sana manggaling sa inyo kung saan po ba kayo pwede makontak nila if ever that they are looking for sending organization na pwede silang mag-process po ng kanilang application po.
They can always send a communication to me via email.
Okay.
You can give my email address. It's hrd@hrdemployment.com.
Okay po.
That's the
So,
that's the
は
画面出す。
画面出して。So, this is the, the contact details po ni Ma'am Nora. So, if you have any question pa po, kasi we cannot answer all of your question sa Facebook Live natin. So, according to Ma'am Nora po, you can just email po yung any concern po ninyo para po masagot po niya. And then for our part naman po, you can just also like our page and follow our page po, yung JP Base, para po mabigyan kayo ng new information po and mga news about po sa Japan deployment. And we also have a website po. You can visit our website, gcareercreation.com po, to check din po yung mga news and updates. po. So you can check po doon yung mga company name po ng mga Japanese employer po and mga sending organization po natin. And then, thank you po for watching. And Ma'am Nora, thank you very much po for giving us time today. Alam ko po, napaka-busy
thank you
pong
also.
tao.
Thank you also. Can I say a few words before we leave, Emerald?
Yes po, ma'am.
Yes, this is just a reminder for all the job seekers, the job applicants who are watching right now. Sa lahat po ng mga aplikanteng nakikinig at nanonood ngayon, JEPCA, our organization, has a partnership with POEA. We signed an MOU. We are partners in saving job applicants from becoming victims of illegal recruitment. So please lang, whenever you want to apply for overseas employment, not just Japan, kundi sa ibang bansa, always check the website of POEA. Do not deal with consultancy offices. Do not deal with travel agencies, okay, training centers. Deal only with licensed recruitment agencies with approved job orders.
Of course,
Marami
ma'am.
pong salamat.
Sobrang thank you po for having this opportunity po. And then sa mga viewers po natin, so this time po we tackle about SSW. So next video po, by next week siguro po, we will tackle about the ITP. So sana po si Ma'am Nora pa rin po ulit. Oo, kasi mas gusto namin na sending organization po ang mag-explain sa inyo kasi they are the right person po to contact or to have to explain everything po about the deployment po. So JP Base and Global Career Creation po is not a recruitment agency po. We are just sharing information about the Japan deployment. So don't confuse, guys. So baka pagalitan ako ni Ma'am Nora. So yun, guys, thank you for watching po. And again, Ma'am Nora, thank you very much for having to be our guest today. Sana po continue pa po yung pag-support nyo po sa amin in terms of Japan deployment po. And alam ko po ngayon, yung mga nanonood natin, ang dami pong gusto talaga mag-apply sa Japan. But they are hesitant po kasi because of the language and then kung paano ba yung mga processes. So this video po will help them po para po dun sa mga application nila and masagot po yung mga tanong nila. And then so that they can parang apply po sa mga upcoming job openings po sa Japan. Nag-guess na kayo tayo ko to ha?
また続けて、こういったインフォメーションをシェアする発信をしていこうと思うので、本当にありがとうございます。Thank you for watching. どうしようかな。
またそれをそうですね。Thank you very much po. So we will having again our Facebook Live po regarding naman sa other content po natin. It will be TITP naman po. So guys, kindly watch din po yun by next week po. And I think Ma'am Nora will be our guest also. Thank you, Ma'am Nora.
Every day if you want. Thank you everyone. Nag-inusan, thank you for having me, Emerald. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. You can just leave the studio, ma'am, para ano po. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
ホラーグ、切っていいですよ。